Let's see if this has any better luck. Oh, I didn't send it to you. Whoops. Whoa. There you go. Hi, Kiki again. How are you, dear? Have you been here before? I don't know. Hello, Chris Curtis. How are you, sir? Gotta love the makeup techniques, right? Hi, how are you? Have you been in here before? Thank you for all the likes, D. Truman. You are so appreciated. More than you even know. I just started live, so if anybody that is in here could please tap the screen. Even if you're just tapping your way out, I would appreciate it. Hi, Jay Frank. How are you? If you guys are new in here, I am a rapid transformational therapist. I'm also a hypnotherapist, but I'm also a new in here. I am a rapid transformational therapist. I'm also a hypnotherapist, but I'm also a tarot reader and a Reiki healer. So kind of your and a life coach. So I'm kind of your one-stop place to shop for all your healing needs. So if you would like to give a like, a subscribe, and a follow, then we can give you a free yes or no at least, or some advice for your life. Hello, Chris Curtis. Again, thank you for those likes. If it's not something you're used to, it may be something that you'll be interested in once you find out how accurate I can be. Not to please correct me. I love to be corrected when I'm wrong. So if you guys have any questions about your life, about your love, about yourself, about your health, about anything, I can almost always enlighten. Oh, that's funny. I can almost always enlighten you. And the person that just came in is almost enlightened. So that's funny. Hi, Corey. And Genevieve. I hope I said that correctly. Hello. How are you today? Are you freezing or are you in the warm side of the countries? And Deanne, I love that name. It's not bad there. That's good. It's around 13 degrees where I'm at, but it feels great to me, honestly. Dr. Spoon. That's an interesting name. I'd love to know where you got it from. Hello, Susie. Hi, Crazy Bear. Thank you for the heart. I'm joining my club. You're so awesome. Hi, Steph. Thank you, Corey, for the likes. And thank you, Susie, for the likes. Would you like a yes or no or any type of question for all those gifts, D. Truman? What is going on here? What is going on here is I am a rapid transformational therapist. I'm a hypnotherapist. I'm a life coach. I am a tarot reader, and I'm a Reiki healer. So anything that you need, I can provide for you if you have anything that needs to be healed. So right now I'm offering paid readings. I'm offering free yes or no's for those who are new follows and new likes who just have a question. And I'm also offering future bookings through my website, AmberEnergyHealer.com, or in my bio link. You can also link on my Calendly. But if anybody just wants to test out my knowledge, then I will do a free question for whoever needs a life question right now. Just so you can see if I know what I'm talking about or not, and if I vibe with you or not. And then you can decide if you want to hit the Calendly link, because I love to be tested before anything. Are you going to get better soon? Will your relationship develop positively? Okay. Let's see for you. Will detriment get better soon? Well, actually, that one I'll do a pendulum. Will detriment get better soon? You will get better soon within the next day. 2 days. It's going to be about 2 days, maybe a day and a half. Is your relationship going to be positively developing? Yes, because we have a Queen of Swords and a King of Cups moving positively forward. They both seem to be very resistant of letting things go, and that is what's actually leading them to avoid a tower moment. So holding on tight right now for this couple is what matters, so that they can avoid that tower moment. So this is you and your partner, I would feel. And you guys will be avoiding that tower moment because you are resistant to letting go, which is a very good thing. Thank you for the follow, Corey. And thank you for the heart puffs. Can you trust Mare? I hope I said that right. If not, then just correct it as needed. But can Corey trust Mare? Yes. I am getting a yes. Yeah. I wonder why you think you can't. So let's see into that for you real quick, because, oh shoot, where's my shadow deck? Ah! Hold on. Okay. Where is it? Hold on, Corey. Oh, there it is. So let's see what it is that makes you feel like you can't trust this person and what you can work on to heal that. So what does Corey need to heal so that he can trust? Projection. Seek the truth within before pointing fingers. So it may be that you are seeing a little bit more of yourself than you feel comfortable with in this other person. And it's leading you to feel like you can't trust them because you know that you've done things in the past that might have resembled behaviors. But with this specific situation, I don't feel like they're doing those same types of behaviors. I think it just resembles it, and you're projecting yourself outward. So that's what I would say on that. Okay? Thank you for the likes. I feel as though I've been avoiding a lot of tower moments lately, and I'm exhausted. That is very exhausting. You feel that? Okay, good. Glad it could help. If you'd like to do a full reading, it is $25, and you can do the Cash App. But if not, you can always book it on another time. I'm on multiple apps. I'm on my website. You can find me on here if you just send me a DM. But it looks to me like it's more so you need to turn inward before you project outward, and then that'll help you a lot with your connection. Okay. Michaela's king. Michaela's Jared gonna realize that him being emotionally immature is pushing me away. Thank you for liking the live, Michaela. Is Jared gonna realize this? He will realize that. Is it gonna be this month? Not this month. Not this month. 2 months? Maybe in 2 months. Thank you for the follow, Paul. And thank you again for the likes, Michaela. You're so welcome. If you would like to do a full reading, $25 cash out. But if not, you can always find me in a DM later on if you want to book one at a later time, or my Calendly link that's in my bio, okay? I also do have a YouTube, AmberEnergy Healer and Tarot, and I do offer free pick a cards on there. If you guys want to subscribe over there, it'd be great. Best reader on TikTok? Oh, thank you. I appreciate you so much. I always love hearing that. I also like to be tested, though, because I like to prove it, but I do love hearing that. I don't like the readers that don't like to be wrong ever, you know, like sometimes we're human. Deanna, oh, thank you for the rose, Deanna. When will Brian reach out to me? Okay, let's see. When will Brian reach out? Is it going to be within a month? 2 months? I would say 2 months for you also. 3 months? No, closer to 2 months. So like 1.5 to 2 months. Somewhere within there. James, will I get a job offer soon? Define soon. So I'm getting, see how it's spinning in a circle? It's because we don't know what the same language is. So what is soon for you, James? So I can answer that accurately for you. Within a week. Will James get a job offer within a week? No, 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Looking at 3 weeks. Thank you for the roses. Yes. Well, between 2 to 3 weeks. I feel like it was leaning more on 3 weeks, but 2 is being very optimistic, and I hope that that's what it turns out to be for you. I hope I'm wrong in this, and I hope you get it tomorrow. You're welcome. Yeah, it does look like for you, it's just you're going to have to take a job that takes a little bit more responsibility than what you're actually looking for. So that's going to be the thing that holds you up. If you are okay with a job that you can take a little bit more responsibility and a little bit harder work, it'll become much quicker. Okay. She called exactly when I would be getting my job back in 2025. I did. I remember that. That's amazing. Was it a good thing that me and Andrea stopped being friends? Was it a good thing that Addie and Andrea stopped being friends? No, it wasn't. I feel like you should have put a little bit more effort into the friendship. I was freaking out. She told me almost to the date. It's so exciting when that happens. And it does happen more often than not. So it's always exciting, but to be honest. Why is Andrea, or what does Addie need to know about Andrea and them being friends? It's time that you get over whatever this betrayal was that happened, Addie. It's over. It's done. Get over it. You guys are meant to be friends, okay? Hi, Gina. How are you? Thank you for the light thank you for the heart puffs. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the 2026. Wait, yeah, 2026. Thank you for liking live. You're so awesome. Rainbow, 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 rainbow. How did you get that to be your name? Hello. Hi, how are you? I love your name. It's absolutely amazing. Melody, hi, welcome. The rainbows are cool. Yeah, and it also looks like, well, I don't know if you want me to read the cards for you, Rainbow, but if you do, let me know. Kind of seems like a good message. Thank you for liking the live. Definitely thank you for liking the live. Oh, thank you for the follow. $25. My Cash App is AmberEnergy Healer. And then, yeah, but I am doing free yes or no's that are quick ones, but it's just literally a yes or no. But yeah, for the actual readings, $25. Which is a big discount because normally I charge $75 per half hour, but on my lives, since other people get to listen to it, I definitely did give a big discount. But if you want to do a private reading, we could also do that at a different time. Definitely some cards came out for Rainbow. 3 of them for sure. These ones raw, but I don't like to just, give readings that aren't being asked for, so yeah. 100% these ones. So I'm going to leave them out just for now, just in case, but hi, Chip Chubs. Long time no see. Hold on, let me charge this phone. I know, long time no see. How have you been? I think I might start doing readings on Uranum again soon. That'll be fun. I'm trying to get them. Well, I needed to get my new license so I could get resubscribed with them, but I definitely have not been on live for here for very long. Maybe the past month I have not been on at all. Was that Dixie Chicks? Hi. And oh, it is Dixie Chicks. That's so cute. Angie, your cross is beautiful. Oh, well, thank you. Hope everything has been good for you. It has been. It's been very good. I moved all the way across the country with a man I love, and yeah, we've been doing really well. Definitely big changes. What about you? How have you been? Hi, Marie. How are you, dear? That's great to hear. Busy with school, but almost out. Oh, that's so good. Congratulations. I took a break from mine. Angie. Will Angie's finances improve? Okay, so hear me out. The future is always changing, so don't get discouraged. But right now, in the projection that you're going, it does not look like they're improving. But there's ways that you can change that. So you got to figure out those ways. Okay, if you want to do a finance reading, we most certainly can. We can do that. To do a reading, it's $25 to AmberEnergy Healer on Cash App. Or you can go through my Calendly link. And if you want to book one in the future, you can always send me a DM or through Calendly or on AmberEnergyHealer.com. I'm pretty sure it's set up on there still, too. You need it for your love life with your ex? We can most certainly do that. Yeah. Just let me know whenever you send it, and then in your... I gotta get my phone on so I can see when if a payment comes through. Does not want to start right now for some reason, but let's try this one. If you're able to send it with like your name on here, that would be the easiest, because then I know who's who, you know. And if you want it to be one that I send to you in a recording in an email, you can just send your email as the note on Cash App, and then I can just do the reading for you there. You know, and then send it to you through your email. It's up to you. I don't have any preference, really. I know some people just prefer privacy when they're doing their readings, you know, and other people don't care. So it's totally up to you for that. Best reader legit on TikTok. Thank you. Real? I gotta head out, but I was going to ask for future reference if you do any ancestor. Oh, I definitely do ancestor work readings. Yes. Ancestor, mediumship, everything. But definitely with ancestor work. Actually, I have like personal experience with that one where I actually knew where I had come from prior to my family knowing. Like, they always told me, like, oh, you're this, this, and this. And then I was like, no, I'm not. I'm for sure getting this, this, and this. And then, obviously, I'm not going to dox myself, so I'm not going to put that out there. But, you know, and then I did an actual ancestry test to test it. And I was right, and they were wrong. So I definitely know that that can be accurate. And that's same with one of my exes as well, and one of my friends as well. So I definitely know that those are accurate, because we've actually taken ancestry tests afterwards to test it. AmberEnergy Healer. Yeah, it was like the best way of having confirmation, you know, because my whole family was like, oh, you're crazy. We're not from there. I'm like, no, I know I have memories up here. Like, I'm pretty confident we are. And then I did the ancestry test, and I was the one that was right, not them. So it was super rewarding, you know. It's always great to be able to test your abilities in a way that you can actually have, like, you know, evidence after. Always best. That's why I'm always so open to people testing me when they're on here. I'm like, no, if you're a doubter, test me. Like, let's see. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I mean, I am human, but I will definitely tell you when I doubt myself. That's for sure. My time zone is Eastern time. Yeah, I hope you catch me next time too. And if I do start over on Iranum again, I hope you're over there still too. I'm not sure if you're still over there or not. I have not been on there for years, you know, but like, I think I'm going to start again, because It's a really great platform, like, as long as it's not being misused, you know. I think that's what shied me away before. I'm trying to log my cash app in right now, but it's taking forever. Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess I could just actually pause this and like go to a website. I guess that would work too, but whatever. It's always the part I'm the worst at, is taking the payment. How long am I going to be on tonight? I wasn't planning on doing more than like a half hour, but I mean, it depends. Like, if you wanted to do a reading when I'm offline, like, you could always send me a DM too and set it up that way. But yeah, I was not planning on being, at least not for more than an hour, because my boyfriend does have work in the morning, and I do not want him to be up too late. He has to hear me yapping when I'm on my readings, you know. I think right now I've been on for maybe 20 minutes, I think. And for any new people, no, he doesn't listen to the readings. I was just meaning like the noise of me being up. LOL, no problem. Yeah, then I'll see you next time. Have a nice night. You too. Thank you for visiting. I'm glad you were here. I'm going to try to come on live more often. Crazy Lou-Hoo. That's such a cute name. And Sausalito. That's a very saucy name. How are you? Did I say it right? Thank you for liking the live. I get more names wrong than I think I get them right. So if I said it right, I'm going to be super happy about it. Oh, it's a fake name? Well, but did I still say the fake name right is my question. Woo! It's a win. I always say people's names wrong, and I always feel so bad. It's hard on here when people can't, like, introduce loved ones. Exactly. Thank you for liking the live. Hey, April. How are you? I am doing yes or no questions. Yes, I am. I'm doing pretty well. Thank you. Yes, I am doing yes or no's and $25 readings, and then $10 mini readings. Well, I mean, they're not mini. It's like until your answer is answered. But, well, Alex asked me to be his Valentine. Okay, so I'm getting a no right now. But let me ask this because I feel hesitant about this answer. So is Alex going to ask anybody to be his Valentine? No. So it's not that it's not you. It's that he's not planning on asking anybody. So I don't think it's something that's personal. It's just that he's not ready for the Valentine thing. You get what I mean? Maybe, well, will Alex take it if she asks him? Ooh, but if you ask him, you may be in a different ball game there. Okay? Yeah, that's why I don't like where other readers just give like a yes or no and then they just leave it at that, because that's like devastating and you might totally miss your chance. But I do feel like if you ask, if April asks Alex, I'm seeing that he would be a. Now, is he going to do a lot for her on the Valentine's? No, he's just not that. I don't feel like he's that type. I don't think he's like that type, but I do feel like he would accept it and he would be into it, and you guys could make it work if you're willing to be the one that does the work. But he just doesn't seem like that, like, I'm going to do the work type. He seems very mellow in that aspect. Hi, Trisha. Thank you for the heart. You're too scared to ask him? Well, that's okay then. Then maybe you guys just aren't ready to be like Valentine's yet. But I just don't want you to feel discouraged, because does he like her? He does like you. He likes you a lot. Yeah, he does like you. He's just not that Valentine type. See, Valentine type? Nope. Does he like her? Yep. And see how it's going? So this is yes. Valentine type? Nope. So he's just not the Valentine type. Should she ask? Should she ask like in a formal way? It's hesitant, but it's a yes. Should she ask in like a cute, maybe like less formal way? Bigger yes. So he seems like somebody that's a lot more like low key. Like maybe if you just gave him something really cool that would be like in his interest alley, you know, like if he's into sports, get him something really cool with sports or something and be like, hey, like, do you want to be my Valentine? Like with something cute, like that's in like his interest though. Okay. But yeah, it seems like he's just very low key and very shy and he's not real like romantic. So I wouldn't expect much from him in return. So just to put that out there. The worst that can happen is he says no. And then you're in the same boat as you are if you don't ask. Because right now you don't have him as your Valentine Day. And then like if you do ask and he says no, then you also don't have him as your Valentine. But at least then you know your answer and you're not always sitting there wishing and wondering. You get what I mean? And I feel like that's much more peaceful at that point, especially knowing right now that he's not the type to be like real romantic. It doesn't seem like. So if he was to say no, it's just because he's scared of like that romantic stuff. But maybe just ask him to hang out on a day that's not Valentine's might be a little bit less stressful, you know. But I think giving him a present at least would be something that would go over well if it's something in his interest. He does seem like somebody. He's very doubtful of his ability to be like a boyfriend. So he's not gonna, that's gonna be what makes him shy away, because he's scared of like having to work hard. So he's kind of like lazy on the romance front. But I think if you gave him something, he would appreciate it though. I honestly do. Yeah. And it may inspire him to work on himself a little bit better. The best way to work on fear of rejection is to remember that if you don't try, then you already got rejected. But if you do try, then at least you know that they're not worth your time, and you'll find somebody that is. That's genuinely because there are billions of people in this world, and you will find the perfect person for you. And if somebody is telling you no before they even give you a chance, then they are literally saving you and letting you dodge a bullet, because that means that they know that they are not somebody that's worthy of your time. It's that simple. Maybe you could if you're online friends, then maybe if you know them through like a game, like my son does this a lot. So like he's got like online girlfriends and stuff, and like they're all over the world, and I think he sometimes like pays for like their gaming bucks, you know, or he like sometimes they do like wish lists, and like he can get something from them there. Yeah, you know him from in a game. Yeah. So maybe like I would say that maybe you could do a cute gesture in the game. I don't know what the game is, but like I remember when I would play Call of Duty, like one year for like New Year's, we all gathered in a circle and like did the countdown together and then shot off all of our guns. So like maybe you could like do something on live like that, and that would be fun, you know, like where you make them like a little, if it's like Minecraft, you could make like a little heart. You know what I mean? Like just something cute like that. That's always an option. Yeah. And if you get a no, then he's not worth your time. Literally. There are plenty of other fish in the sea. You will find somebody else, guaranteed. So do not let it be something that breaks your heart. Just let it be something where you know that he's just not ready for what you're ready for. And that really will save you a lot of time to understand that concept. Because sometimes people just aren't on the same level when it comes to romance. And it does seem like he's one of those people. Like he doesn't seem like he's very committed to being romantic to people. So you might be saving yourself a lot of havoc if you don't let it get to you, you know? But it doesn't mean you guys can't still be friends. You're welcome so much. Let me know how it goes after. Thank you for all of those gifts and the love you so much is. Oh my gosh, you sent me all the gifts. That's so fun. Send me my little gift counter things. Did you already? You might have. Did I miss a question? I thought I missed a question. How cute is that? You hit a bullseye. Oh, I missed your question. Are you going to have a Valentine? Of course you're going to have a Valentine. I think that's what that's what your question was. Of course you're going to have Valentine. Do you want me to double check? But I'm pretty confident this year you'll have a Valentine. Big yes. Last year, should you have had a Valentine? You should have had a Valentine. Yes. Did you still have a Valentine? I think you did still have a Valentine, but this year I think it'll be better. Hi, Mercy. Yes, this year should definitely be better, I would hope. But I think I am gonna probably end this live. Thank you for the roses. I'm gonna end this live because I like to keep it at an hour. So thank you everybody for being here. Again, Amber Energy Healer and Tarot on YouTube, and hopefully I see you guys booking readings or something. Bye.